Hello everyone, Ziljin here with another art video. So hopefully you can tell it's fantasy themed. I mean, that's in the topic title, or yeah, the video title, but yeah, fantasy. Almost all of these are from the thumbnail, so if you can see, I've been drawing my own thumbnails recently for the new episodes and whatnot. And yeah, now and after that, that's when I started drawing the Rick and Morty fan art, because wow, I actually like drawing again. I mean, try not, no pressure or anything. Like, drawing the thumbnails really fun. Obviously, the most of the art I draw is not as complicated as the thumbnails, but you know, I try to have some details and whatnot every now and then. These are probably, yeah, a lot more effort compared to my other drawings where it's just one person, you know. Yeah. So you can, so you've probably seen most of these, but there's like text and stuff blocking the view and whatnot. But now you're gonna have my face cam up in the corner, but you're not really gonna miss much. Most of the corner is just walls and trees and whatnot, mountains. So yeah, here's Dungeons 3 thumbnail. This is actually, he's not actually, I'm not sure if he's actually in this game, because you actually control the Dark Elf sorceress witch lady, but she's serving as like a vessel or minion or whatever for this Lord Evil, evil. I don't know. They just keep on calling him evil, but he's like the Dark Lord of Sauron, you know, like the Lich King. It's kind of similar to that Warcraft with the undead, and then like the Lich King is making art that's evil and stuff. So here's the evil lord making the Dark Elf lady evil. Is it Talia? Please tell me her name's Talia. I've played the game for like hours now and I have no idea what her name is. Great. That's awesome. That just shows how dedicated I am, right? I never know anything. I can spend hours on something, still have no idea. But yeah, I try to do my best to replicate the details. I think it looked pretty good. Looked awesome. The background wall was very generic, yeah, because I spent so much effort into drawing him, and I was like, oh my god, please. I mean, yeah, that's the main focal point. Just look at the dude. And here's the Dark Elf Princess. This was the first thumbnail. I obviously can tell I could put a little bit more effort into it. Like the dungeon wall actually looks like stones and whatnot, random stones instead of just uniform bricks. And all the different colors, and then there's a little snotling down here. He got his pick and his bag of gold, you know, he's going around digging and mining for gold and bringing it to the treasury room. The background is piles of gold. There's the Dark Elf lady. I did try to, like, the top part, the costume is probably pretty good. The hair is okay, and then this part, I didn't know how to draw her sitting. Yeah, I don't know how to draw people in other than standing up with their arms to their side. I mean, hopefully you can tell she's supposed to be sitting with her arms on the armchair or a throne chair. Yeah, I did my best. I mean, this thumbnail got demonetized. I mean, not, yeah, advertiser unfriendly, and then I tried switching it to that one, still same thing. I don't know, maybe it's because dungeons, the word is like, I don't know, might remind people of prisons or something like that, and that's, yeah, sensitive topic. And then Dwarf Fortress thumbnails getting the Dwarf Fortress videos getting demonetized, everything's getting demonetized. Rimworld, I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, but yeah, here's the little snotling. I think it looked pretty good. Yeah, I was gonna have like orcs in the background with axes and stuff, but then maybe I'll probably get demonetized because it's violent weapons and stuff, and then here's weapons. Yeah, and this is like a army marching out of a castle or a fort or something. Obviously, look how high this wall is. It can't possibly be a castle or a fort unless this is like some upper area exit or some secret exit or something. There's wooden palisades. This is supposed to be a drawbridge, but there's no chains hooking it up, so I guess it's just the regular bridge, right? There's the soldiers. Yeah, oh my goodness, I just realized the helmets are not even the same. Like, these three, it covers the back of the head. This one does not. I mean, everything else look like the the arms and the weapons is similar enough, but the helmet, how did I not notice that? Yeah. And there's the knight. He got that Lego plume, and then yeah, there's the kite shield, and he's on a horse. And there's the horse looks weird. Probably because I probably should have like a mane behind his head, his ears or whatever, so it looks more like a horse. But right now it looks kind of like a camel / horse hybrid. And the legs are really wow, those are terrible legs. I mean, you can tell that these are not very highly detailed, looks kind of crummy, but the point was to try to have like a giant army. Obviously it's not a giant army, it's just there's only 5. I had to count. Actually, I had to count. Yeah, I'm not smart. There's only 5 people on the screen. Not a lot. Yeah, there's a knight leading the charge, or he's the general, whatever. He's leading the army. Maybe hidden behind this wall, there's like a gazillion more troops watching out, right? You never know. Why is a guy with a halberd guarding the wall? Shouldn't they have like archers or something? Yeah. And there's like the water. That's supposed to be a moat. And here you go, a different castle. This is actually similar to a previous castle that I've drawn before. That was, yeah, years ago. I drawn that years ago. Oops, yeah. So I like this kind of style. Obviously, most of the time the castle will have like, you know, the open walls, like the one I just showed you in the previous picture. But this is like similar to the Lego castle, where they always have like the roof tiles at the top. I just realized I probably should have drawn some details on the roof, some lines, not squiggly, some random lines like these. And this is kind of inspired by kingdoms and castles. Yeah, after I drew that thumbnail, I wanted to draw another castle. Yeah, so there's like roads, and there's a stone quarry. Makes no sense because you can't just dig soil and find stone, right? And here's like a gazillion stones all neatly stacked together. That's highly unrealistic. And here's 2 crocodiles or alligators. I'm not sure what's the difference. I just know they're green and got scales, not snails. And they got these really long jaws that can bite the crap out of your arms and legs. Here's supposed to be a drawbridge, and here's the gate. The door? The castle gate? Yeah. I think the castle looked pretty good, except for it looks kind of weird just plopping. It looks like it's floating on top of the water. Definitely, I have no idea how to draw good angles and perspective and etc. Like everything here is flat and 2D, and then these things, the stone quarry, the bricks, they're all 3D. Yeah, it makes no sense at all. I'm sure professional artists will look at this and like, what the F is going on? Yeah, so this farm is kind of similar to the Kingdom and Castles. I was supposed to say Kingdom Hearts. No, that's not about castles. That's about Disney. Do they even have knights in it? They have like Heartless Knights? Nobody Knights? Can't even remember the details of the game anymore. I just know there's Mickey Mouse and Keyblades and Sora and a gazillion other characters later on. Yeah, you got the farm. I guess that's wheat. Yeah. Because usually I think, like, you know, I mean, I guess every crop is different. I usually think, like, you know, green plants, green leaves. So, but I did try using green, but this looked weird. I guess because I'm used to the kingdoms and castles appearance. Yep. There's a bunch of mountains in the back. Yep, that's my go-to if I can't figure out. Because if I just have, like, empty sky behind it, it looks kind of weird. The mountains makes it look kind of realistic, but I guess makes every castle look kind of the samey. And here's the dwarf fortress. Yeah, this was the first one, just the generic one. There's no torches, lamps in the game, I believe, but you know, he's digging deep, striking the earth into the mountain. He needs a lamp, yo. And there's the dwarf drinking the ale from that wagon that you start off with. And here's a campfire, and you can't actually build campfire. You can build in Rimworld, but not in Dwarf Fortress. There's the strawberry bushes and the trees and the grass. The grass is almost as big as the trees. Amazing. The grass is taller than Dwarves. What? Definitely have no idea how to draw properly with the scaling and whatnot. At least this time the grass isn't as tall. So here's supposed to be the hill dwarves, the above ground fort. Here's a dwarf. He's petting a dog, pet dog. Hopefully you can tell that's supposed to be a dog. And there's some pigs. Because he got like a little farm here and a log cabin. And I just realized, oh yeah, these are planks, obviously. This is not a log cabin. These are planks. Because they're all perfectly rectangle. Not perfect, but they're all rectangles. They're not, you know, logs, roundish. How do you draw that? That must be really complicated. There is some logs over here, you know. 3 logs or 3 tree stumps. And there's a bunch of trees in the back and the mountains. Yeah, these mountains look a little more unique in terms of the peak or whatever this is called. And there's actually some clouds in the top. Awesome, yo. This door looks really weird, but I try to draw it so it looks similar to the Dwarf Fortress doors. And here's Kingdoms and Castle thumbnail. Okay, yeah. Here's the hovel. Here's the farm. And there's the little people. I actually like it. It's really easy. You just got the pants, shirt, and the head. Yeah. And I got this little detail from the Kingdom and Castle. So yeah, I guess I forgot to draw the little lines. Whoops. Here's that hovel with the windows, and there's the roads surrounding the castles and the hovels and etc. Surprised I didn't go and build some mountains in the back over there. But there aren't actually any mountains in the game. And there you got it. There you have it. There's my fantasy fan art. That is mostly thumbnails. After drawing those thumbnails, I'm like, wow, this is awesome. I want to draw again. So now that's how I started drawing Rick and Morty fan art. Obviously, this is a lot more detailed than the Rick and Morty fan art. But yeah, I'll try to draw more detailed art. But I don't know. Maybe, yes. I mean, this one is the most recent one. This one I drew a while back. These are like all thumbnails. So yeah, I mean, obviously you can see when I draw these, like it does look nice. It looks a lot better like than the Rick and Morty, etc. But there's a lot of open space in the back, and like this one probably looks the best. I mean, yeah, the Dwarf Fortress ones look pretty good. Like there's stuff in the background, in the foreground, in the midground, everything, you know. This one is just missing the background. And actually this is fine, I guess, but there's some wide open spaces there. Probably should grow some grass or whatever. These two are definitely lazy. This one is a side view. Definitely should have been something in the background, like a distant forest or mountains or something like that. Yeah. So not always super high effort, you know, whatever I feel like. You know, I'm the artist, right? Artist, air quotes, because I can't draw for crap. You know, like what is this? Everything is 2D, and then there's a stone quarry, and the bricks are in 3D. What is going on? But yeah, so hopefully everyone enjoyed this video, enjoying my art. If there's any other kind of art you want to see, be sure to let me know down below. Subscribe, comment, rate the video. As always, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye. Yep, that's it. That's all, folks.